Shalom crocheters, welcome to my channel Zoe CrochetR. I'm so happy to have you here today. In today's tutorial, I'll be teaching you how to crochet this cute baby's gown. It will fit a baby for 0 to 3 months. Now, I make this gown using the basic shelf stitch, and this tutorial is for absolute beginners. If you're looking for a place where to crochet, to learn how to crochet, you're in the right place. My objective is to teach stay-at-home moms like me acquire a new skill, and I pray as you do this, God bless the work of your hands. All my tutorials are bilingual, English and French. Let's get started. God bless you. Okay, we're going to begin a baby's dress, and we're going to begin with a chain, foundation chain of 62. So to make a chain, yarn over and pull through this one. Next, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through, good, yarn over, pull through, and we're just going to continue with this until we have a total of 62 chains. Okay, so here we have completed our 62 chains, and we're going to skip 3 chains. We're going to skip 3 chains. So these first 3 chains, we're going to skip them. 1, 2, 3. We're going to skip these first 3 chains. 1, 2, 3, and into this fourth chain here, we're going to make our double crochet. So insert your hook and make a double crochet. So to make a double crochet, yarn over, pull out 2 loops, yarn over, pull out 2 loops. Good. Into the next chain, insert your hook into that chain, insert your hook, yarn over, you have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull out 2 loops, yarn over, pull out 2 loops. This is a double crochet. Into the next chain, just insert your hook, yarn over, pull it out, you have 3 loops on your hook, pull out 2 loops, pull out 2 loops, and this is a double crochet. Well, this is the only thing that we're going to be making all through this row. Okay, so keep on working, and I'll meet you at the end of this row till we're going to the next, and make sure you work with me to the end. Okay, very important. Now here we are, we have completed row number 1, and this is what our box look like at the end of row number 1. And at the end of this row number 1, we should have a total of 61 double crochet. Now we're going to begin row number 2. We're going to chain 2, 1 and 2, and this chain 2 does not represent a double crochet. Now turn your work, and to that same stitch we're going to make our first double crochet. So yarn over and make 1 double crochet into that same stitch. Make 1 double crochet, pull out 2 loops, pull out 2 loops. From here we're going to begin making our increases. Okay, into the next stitch make 1 double crochet, make 1 double crochet, good, pull out 2 loops, pull out 2 loops, and now into this third stitch here we're going to make an increase. Make 2 double crochet into that same stitch. So this is 1, and make the second into that same stitch, 2. And we're just going to repeat this pattern all through this row. Okay, so I'll tell you what you're going to do. Into these 2 stitches you make 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet, and to the third you make 2. Okay, make an increase. So here make 1 double crochet, good. Into the second make 1 double crochet, and now into the third here make 2 double crochet, make a double crochet increase. So this is 1 and 2 into the same stitch. So you're just going to repeat this all through this row. You make 2 double crochet into 2 stitches and make an increase. And here we are, we have completed row number 2, and this is what our work looks like. We're going to begin row number 3. To begin row number 3, we're going to chain 2. We're always going to begin the same way. Chain 2, and this chain 2 does not represent our double crochet. So chain 2 and turn your work, and into that same stitch you're going to make your first double crochet. Okay, now the instruction, we're going to make 3 double crochet and an increase into the 4th stitch. Okay, so now make number 1 double crochet. This is number 1 double crochet. Yep, number 1. Make the second double crochet into the next stitch. Make the third double crochet into the 3rd stitch, and now into the 4th stitch here we're going to make 2 double crochet. Okay, so 1 and 2. Good. And we're just going to repeat this all through this row. Make 3 double crochet in 3 stitches. I'll make an increase in the 4th stitch. Okay, I'll show you again. Yeah, we go 1 into the 2nd, make 1 into the 3rd, make 1 double crochet, and into the 4th here, make 2 double crochet, 1 and 2. Good job. And you're just going to repeat making this all through this row, and make sure you work with me to the end, and together we're going to see what it gives us. Okay, so keep on working. At the end of row number 3, and this is what our work is giving us already. It's really so beautiful and so practical. We're going to begin row number 4. We're going to chain 2, 1 and 2, and of course this chain 2 does not represent a double crochet. And now in the instruction we're going to be making 4 double crochet and an increase into the 5th stitch. Okay, so let's do this. Here make 1 double crochet, that's the first double crochet in 1 stitch, 1 double crochet into the next, the second, make 1 double crochet into the third, make 1 double crochet, oops, 1 double crochet into the 4th stitch here, make 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet in this 4th stitch, and now into this 5th stitch make an increase, make 2 double crochet, 1 and into the same stitch 2. And we're just going to repeat this pattern. I know you're familiar with it already, so continue working and we're going to meet at the end of this row. Okay, good. And here we are, we've completed row number 4, and now we're going to begin row number 5, and we're going to make 5 double crochet and an increase. Okay, so chain 2, turn your work, and into the 1st stitch make your 1st double crochet. So make 1 double crochet into this 1st stitch, 1 double crochet into this 1st stitch. Good. Into the 2nd stitch make 1 double crochet. Into the 3rd stitch make 1 double crochet. Into the 4th stitch make 1 double crochet. Into the 5th stitch make 1 double crochet, and you can see, and now into the 6th stitch here we're going to be making an increase. Okay, into this 6th stitch we're going to be making 2 double crochet. So yarn over and make 2 double crochets to that 6th stitch. This is 1 double crochet, the 1 double crochet, and make the 2nd into the same stitch, number 2 double crochet. Good. And we're just going to repeat this sequence all through this row. Okay, make 5 double crochet and increase, 5 double crochet and increase, and I'll meet you at the end of this row. Make sure you work with me to the end. Okay, now here we are, we have completed row number 5, and it's giving us a very beautiful circle. I mean, this is amazing. And now we're going to just fasten off my yarn because I want to change my color, and this is really very optional. So I wanted to show you how you're going to do if you want to change color. And if you're not going to change color, you're just going to continue and finish the row. But if you're going to change color, you're going to just see what I did here. So make a double crochet and pull out 2, and you pause here, and now you bring in your 2nd color. So we're going to bring in our 2nd color, and now we're just, with the aid of our hook, we're just going to, I just want to say here, I'm working with a 3mm size hook. Okay, I'm working with a 3mm size hook. So just bring in the tail in front. Yep. Just bring the tail in front. Good. Or both tails. Okay, bring both tails in front. And now we're going to begin row number 6. Now chain 2, turn your work, and now if you're not changing color, you're just going to continue working as normal. Okay, chain 2 here, we're going to partition our work. Here we're going to create our armholes and the front part and the back part of our work. So here we're going to make 20 double crochet. So from here begin to count, make 20 double crochet here. So this is 1, 2, 3, I want to work along my 2, 3, number 4, and we're going to continue like this until we have 20 double crochet, and I'll meet you there to tell what we're going to do next. Okay, so keep on working and make sure you work with me till the end. Okay, here I have completed my 20 stitches, and now we're going to chain 4, and after this we're going to skip 30 stitches. Okay, we're going to skip 30 stitches, and this 30 stitches is going to be our first armhole. Okay, so this is our first armhole, our first leaf, and now you can see I've already inserted my stitch marker. So I'm just going to remove my stitch marker, and now I'm going to begin making a double crochet. So after our 30 stitches, we're going to be making a total of 40 double crochet. So this is 1, let's make number 2, and you're going to continue this until you have 40 double crochet. Okay, 40 double crochet. So keep on working, and you can see we have already created our first leaf. This is beautiful, right? So keep on working, and I'll meet you there to tell what we're going to do next. And here we are, we've completed our 40 stitches, and once your 40 stitches completed, chain 4, 1 2 3 4, and now you want to skip 30 stitches also. Okay, skip 30 stitches, and it will be good for you to always insert your stitch marker. It's going to help you. And now you're going to make a total of 20 double crochet. Okay, so this is 1, and make the second double crochet, and we are going to make a total of 20 double crochet. Okay, we're going to make 20 double crochet to finish this row, and at the end of this row I'm going to meet you. And here we are, we have completed this row, and this was giving us, you can see our both sleeves are already completed, and this is so cute. Now since I'll be changing my color, I just wanted to show you again how I will do it to change my color. But of course, if you're not changing your color, you just continue working as normal. Okay, so this is my number 20th stitch, and this is the last stitch. I want to change my color here again, so I'll bring in my main color, that is my pink color, and I'll just connect it like this. You can see I send my hook, and I just connect my yarn. I just thought to show us again for the second time, and bring my tail in front, or my both tails of course. I bring them in front, and here I'll chain 2 as usual. Chain 2, 1 and 2, and turn my work. Good, and now we're ready to begin row number 7. Now row number 7 and row number 8 will be the same. We're going to make 1 double crochet in each of the stitches. Okay, so here make your first 1 double crochet, and it's a good place for you to count your stitches. Okay, so this is the first double crochet. Next, make 1 double crochet. Into the next stitch, make 1 double crochet. Make 1 double crochet. Into the next stitch, make 1 double crochet. Good, and you're just going to continue making 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet, and I'll meet you here where we have the chain to tell you what we're going to do. You see, this is what it looks like. So I'll meet you here, and I'll tell you what we're going to do here. Okay, and once we get here into this chain 4 space, we're going to make 4 double crochet in that space. Okay, so this is 1 2 3 and 4. Okay, you can see we just made excuse me, we just made 4 double crochet in that space now, and this was giving us so far. And in the next stitch, we're going to make 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet. So into this next stitch, make 1 double crochet. Into the next stitch, make 1 double crochet. And we're just going to, and this was giving us already, so we're just going to repeat making 1 double crochet, and I'll meet you here in this chain 4 space to tell you what we're going to do next. Okay, so when we get to this chain 4 space, we're just going to repeat what we did on the other side. Make 4 double crochet here also. So 1 2 3 and 4. Good. And Into the next stitch, we're just going to repeat. Just make our normal double crochet. Make 1 double crochet into that stitch. Into the next stitch, make 1 double crochet. And this is what our work is giving us so far. And we're just going to complete this row and I'll meet you at the end of this row. Okay, and here we have completed row number 7, and this was given us so far is really so cute and so practical. We're going to begin row number 8, chain 2, 1, 2, and chain your work. And into that same stitch, we're going to make our first double crochet. Make 1 double crochet into that stitch, 1 double crochet. Okay, into the next stitch, make 1 double crochet. And this is the only thing we're going to make it all through this row number 8. We're going to make 1 double crochet in each stitch, 1 double crochet in each stitch. And when we get to the end of this row, we're going to join both ends with a slip stitch. And when you do that, I'll meet you there to show how we're going to do the pattern, okay? Now here I've already joined both ends with a slip stitch, and I went ahead and chained 3. Now into the next stitch, after the chain 3, we're going to begin our shell stitch. So we're going to make 2 double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochet. So here we are, there's 2 double crochet. This is the first double crochet, sorry. Make the first double crochet, yarn over, into the same space, make the second double crochet, and as you can see, I went ahead and changed my hook to the 3.5mm metal size hook, and now we're going to chain 1, and to the same stitch make 2 double crochet. Okay, make 2 double crochet, 1, and 2. Second double crochet into that same stitch. Good. This is a shell stitch. Okay. Good. Now we're going to skip 1 stitch, and to the next stitch we're going to just recreate another shell stitch. Okay. So we're going to make 2 double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochet. So this is the first double crochet. 1. Make the second double crochet into the same stitch. Now chain 1 and make 2 more double crochet into the same stitch. So 1 and 2. Good. And this is our shell stitch. Next we're going to repeat this all through this row. Skip 1 stitch and just recreate your shell stitch here. Chain 1 and 2 more double crochet into the same stitch. Good. And we're just going to repeat this all through this row. Okay, we're going to skip 1 stitch, and to the next stitch make a shell stitch, skip 1 stitch and make a shell stitch, and repeat this. Make sure you work with me to the end. I'll meet you at the end of this row. And here we have completed row number 1 for our shell stitch. We count as row number 1, and of course at the end of this row we're going to slip stitch on that first double crochet, not on the chain 3 but on the first double crochet that we did. We're going to slip stitch and we're going to join both ends, and this is how we join our ends. Okay, so I want to believe this is how you join your end in row number 8. This is just how we join our ends, as simple as this. Good. And now we're going to begin our next row. So to begin our next row, we're going to slip stitch into the next stitch. Okay, into the next stitch. Yep, just here, slip stitch into the next stitch, slip stitch here. Good. And now come and slip stitch into this chain 1 space here. So all through our dress we're going to work in just in the chain 1 spaces from now henceforth. Okay, so now into that same stitch we're going to make our first double crochet. So yarn over and make your first double crochet, and of course we're just making our normal shell stitch. Okay, so that's the first double crochet. Make a second double crochet. Good. Now chain 1, and make 2 more double crochet, 1 and 2. Good. Now come over to this chain 1 space over here and repeat your shell stitch. Make 2 double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochet. So this is 1 and 2, chain 1 and make 2 more double crochet, 1 and 2, good, and come over to this other chain 1 space here and just repeat making your shell stitch, 2 double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochet. So this is 1, number 2 double crochet, chain 1 and make 2 more double crochet into that same chain 1 space. Good. And this is the only thing we're going to be making all through until we have the length that we need for our baby's gown. Okay, so make sure you walk with me to the end and we're going to see what it gives us. And here am I did a total of, I've already done a total of 3 rows. Okay, I just wanted to show you how it looks like if you desire to change your color. And if you really don't want to change your color, it's really very optional, as I always say. So if you don't want to change your color, you just continue working. But I want to change my color and I thought I should show you how you're going to do if you want to change your color. So slip stitch here, of course, and chain 1 to just secure that tail, and you can just fasten off your yarn here. Yep, just fasten off your yarn. And now you're going to come over here. There's really no need to slip stitch, so just come over here into the chain 1 space here. Don't bother about those tails, okay? At the end we're going to whip in the tails, so you just come over here into this chain 1 space and you're going to insert your yarn color. Okay, so we are going to create a knot, and in that chain 1 space we're just going to insert our hook. Insert your hook in that chain 1 space, and we're just going to insert our hook also into our, and this is our knot that we just created. Insert your hook, and now you want to bring in that tail. Yep, just bring that tail in front and chain 1 just to secure your work. Chain 1, and now we are good to go. Now we are just going to repeat what we'll be doing. Okay, we're just going to make a normal shell stitch that consists of 2 double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochet. So this is our first double crochet. So there's the first double crochet. Make the second double crochet, chain 1 and make 2 more double crochet. Good. Okay, make the second. Good. And now you just come over to this chain 1 space and you just repeat the sequence. Okay, I just thought to show you how to change your color in case you're interested, so that you don't get stranded. Okay, so just make 2, make a second. Good. Come over to the chain 1 space and chain 1 and make 2 more double crochet. Make 2 more double crochet. Okay, and this is the only thing we're going to make it all through. And I thought it wise to show you how you're going to change your colors for the person who is interested, so I don't get stranded in case you want to change your color. Now the reason why I changed my color, I want something like this. You can see here I did the white and the orange, and it's really so beautiful. I really just wanted to repeat some of these back, and you can see I did change my colors in between. I did 6 rows and I did 1 white. I did 7 rows and I did 1 white. So you just want to repeat this. I'll meet you at the end here to show you how we're going to work this. Okay, so keep on working and make sure you work with me to the end. We're going to see the end result together. Okay.